everybody. Okay. I'm just gonna get comments set up here on my iPad so that I can see how the view is. Because the filming situation is still a mess. And I have no idea why closed captioning is on, and I have no idea how to turn it off because I don't want to see it. It's so distracting. And all of a sudden, one day, there was closed captioning on this video, and it distracts me from your guys' comments. But I don't know how to turn it off. Okay. Hey, Roberta. Hey, Daisy. Okay, I have comments on. The lighting looks good. The view looks good. You guys would be laughing if you could see the way this camera, my phone, is rigged up to be able to show you guys this. Okay, and I have giveaways today, so that is very exciting. We have lots to catch up on and lots to chat about. Okay. I have these two. Okay, and then I gotta get the stamp set, which I don't know where it's at. Should be right here. I have hello. That's pretty on par for how life is going right now, you guys. Okay. The stamp set literally should be right here. Oh, here it is. See, there's hello. I need to wash this so it'll stick to the thing again. Okay. Hi, Rhonda. Hey there, Megan. Okay. So let's chat for a few minutes while people are coming on here. This is going right up to YouTube as soon as I'm done, okay? And then if you get Blessed2Craft monthly, you will get a link. You will get an email from me today. It will have a link to the PDF and to this video so that you can watch it in case you're not able to be here live. And I'm going to go over all of the stuff for Blessed2Craft. So what's been happening? I feel like it's been a long time since I chatted with you guys. The craft room redo is 98% done. I still am having a filming issue because, as I've said before, my camera, like my phone and my camera, it was all mounted to a shelf above my desk in my old setup. And now, because I have the island in the middle of the room, I have no way to put my camera. So, I've ordered one of those, I forget what they're, is that Archon? Is that the way you say it? The stands. I've ordered one of those, but they're on back order because everybody and their brother is having to film from home. And so they're on back order, and the company emailed me and was like, yeah, it's going to be like June before we can send this to you. And I was like, cool, it's totally fine. I'll wait. But in the meantime, it's like this really weird setup, and it's causing some major issues. I want it to be back to normal this week. Like, I want it to be back to like posting and like getting blog posts up and all this stuff this week. But literally, I just don't have any way to film. Like, like right now I cannot use my big shot because it's part of this rigged up situation. It's just insane. So I already bought it, Megan. I used Wendy's link for the stand. So Wendy had a link for it, and I used hers, and I've already ordered it. So they said, like, as soon as they can fulfill orders, like, they'll send it out to me. Like, they asked me if basically they were like, it's going to be a long time. Do you want us to cancel your order? And I was like, nope, already paid for it, already ordered it. Just send it to me when you can get it. So it will be here, and I think... Oh, I already ordered the Archon one, so I don't need a link for anything else. Megan, we'll talk later. This is cracking me up. So, once that situation is figured out, and I don't know, like, I just don't know. It's such a situation, you guys. I don't even know what I was thinking. I feel like just the filming situation alone makes me feel like I never should have done this, because I literally cannot film. And that's all I do. Like, it's everything. Filming is everything. And so I'm trying to figure it out. I had 3 pieces come from IKEA, and my desktops, I know you can't see because I have my mat on here, but my desktops came. And so on Monday, we are going to pull my desk apart and figure out if we can rig something up for my regular camera, because I would really rather film on my regular camera and not my phone for regular videos. So there's that. Who needed that long story? So it's about 98% done in here. I have not crafted. I'm getting messages. I got a couple last night on Instagram. Like, doesn't it just feel so amazing to craft in your new room? I wouldn't know. Because I literally, this right here, what I'm doing with you, is the first time I've created anything since this whole thing has began. So I'm hoping this weekend that I can really craft and, like, get in here, and now that things are more settled. And then I will absolutely do a video when everything's done. Like, I will share with you guys where everything's at. I still need 2 pieces from IKEA that cannot be ordered online. So I'm going to have to wait until they open back up to be able to go get them. And I have some shelves that still need to be hung up that have to wait until the other furniture gets here. I have a couple of those kinds of things. I'm still painting. You can see today, I thought I was done with painting. I thought, like, I'm all done. And I painted this morning. I have done my own nails because I couldn't take it, so nobody looked too closely at those because they're a hot mess. And we're getting there. Everything's getting there. I have curtains to do on the back window, and then I ordered. Did you guys hear my big rant about the blinds and about how now you can only find cordless blinds, and I need them to have the cord because my window is up so high. If I get cordless blinds, I can't open the blinds. So I found some, I ordered them. They came yesterday. They're in boxes that say cordless. So I was like, okay, I'm just dumb and I ordered the wrong thing. I went online to where I ordered them from. I looked to see, I was like, okay, clearly I just didn't read properly. And I go and I read everything and it says blinds with cords. Like, these are normal blinds, but they shipped me cordless. So I'm like, is the box, I'm scared to open them. I'm like, is the box wrong? Is the right thing going to be in the box? Like, what's happening? What's going on? Like, so they're sitting in the corner. Okay, so all that to say, it's still crazy here. It is May 1st, and I am determined that next week, everything is going to be back to normal. I'm going to have videos up. I'm going to be filming. I'm going to be crafting because the brand new catalog is here. Yes, it's here. The Stampin' Up! Annual catalog is here for demonstrators. We have seen it. I spent last night going through the catalog. Actually, it was pretty late when I was doing this with Wendy, and we finalized all of our stuff for our paper party for the annual catalog. So we finalized all of the pieces and the pricing and the stamp sets we're going to use. We will know on Tuesday what we can order for pre-order. We're hoping a few of the stamp sets that we picked will be on the list so that we can get them and share them. But with the annual catalog, we just ask that you guys trust us a whole bunch because for one thing, we can't get all the product like normal. For our mini catalogs, when we pre-order, we can order anything we want from the catalog. But from the annual catalog, they give us a list because they don't have the space at the warehouse on the pick line. So they don't have the space at the warehouse to have all of the brand new product plus the old product there to like fulfill orders. So they give us a list of items that we're allowed to pre-order. We pre-order those. So I've gotten 2 emails this morning. Apparently Wendy mentioned it in a video maybe last week. And I've had 2 people email me and say, are you doing the paper party with her? What's happening? We need to know. We want to purchase. We're going live with all of the details for our paper party next week. Okay, so we have coordinated the day that we're going to go and release the information and release the sign-up sheet and talk about it. So that's coming next week. And I think sometime after Monday. I'm not sure exactly what date. When she asked, I just said any day except Monday. I cannot do it Monday. So I will be sharing all of that. I also put out several emails and posted here on the group a sign up form to get the new catalog. I am not just blindly sending out catalogs this year, even if you've ordered from me. So here's the situation. In the past, I have just sent out catalogs to anybody who's ordered from me in the last 6 months. I just pull a report, I package up the catalogs, and I send them out, and I spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you guys. Close to $1,000 every year at this time of the catalog. Purchasing catalogs and sending them out. They're very expensive to send out. So this year, instead of doing that, because what was happening is several people are getting catalogs from several different demonstrators. Okay. So maybe it's an accident. Maybe they don't realize. Maybe they just want to hoard catalogs. Maybe it's on purpose. I don't know. But I'm like, I cannot afford, especially with everything that's going on right now. For sure, I've taken a big hit in my business. And so I cannot afford to just blindly send out catalogs. So what I'm doing is there's a sign-up sheet. If you've ordered from me in the last 6 months, I will still send you a catalog for free, but you have to sign up for it. You have to sign up with the form that says, yep, I've ordered from you. I'd like a catalog. Please send me one. Everything's free for you. I'm going to give you the catalog for free. I'm going to ship it to you for free. You don't got to worry. You just got to sit back, get your catalog. If you've not ordered from me and you want a catalog from me, it's totally fine. I'll send you a catalog, but you have to pay shipping. Okay, so you just fill out the form. You say, I want a catalog from you. I'll pay the shipping. I will invoice you through PayPal, and then I will send you a catalog. And several of you have already done this. I already got your sign up, Daisy. You're totally good. And I am not responding to people that are signing up yet because I'm doing that next week. So I'm just collecting those. They're flooding into my email. I am setting them aside, and then I'm going to deal with catalogs next week because I have to order I don't have to, but I will be ordering my catalogs on the 5th. So I need to get a good count of what needs to go out right away. So I know how many to order. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense to anybody. If anybody has questions, let me know. Today, let's dive in and get to crafting because we have some stuff to do today, right? So today, I know we're in May 1st. However, we are doing April's Blessed2Craft, and it just happens to be the way Fridays fall in April. Normally, it's the last Friday of the month. And for April, it's just the way the Fridays worked out. Most of the time, it's going to be the last Friday of the month. We do our Blessed2Craft projects. This is a monthly club that you can sign up for. And we do the projects live. The idea is that you get your kit and you can craft with me, that we can have a little make and take happening together. When you sign up, you get the PDF printed for you with your package. Okay. And then the PDF has the cards we're going to do with the measurements. And then it has a supply list in the back. It's really super simple. You'll get this. You also get a link to it. So you'll have it to save. And then you get a link to this video. So you're going to get this video in a link that says, hey, this is in case you missed it. So you don't have to be here live. You can absolutely make this at another time. So that is the PDF. And then this month, you get product. So you get product and you get card kits. So this month you got a set 6x6 paper of the, what's it called? Noble Peacock designer paper, has all this foil to it. And then you got the Noble Peacock foiled paper as well. So you got a quarter pack of each of these. You got an entire roll of this ribbon, which is really beautiful ribbon. So you got an entire roll of this ribbon. And at the end of the video, you guys, I'm going to show you what next month's projects are. And it uses brand new product from the catalog, from the new catalog. And then you got an entire roll of this Whisper White Baker's Twine. Okay. And then you got the card kits. Okay. So here's the cards that we're going to make. And you get the card kits with the envelopes. And we're going to make these today. All three of these we're going to make today. Today I have 2 giveaways. And 2 people are going to get the set. I think maybe 3. Do I have 3 giveaways? Okay, I do. I have 3 giveaways. And 3 people are going to get these. The set of designer paper. Okay, so all you have to do is comment on the video. You will also get, in this giveaway, you'll get a link to the PDF. You won't get the card kits, but you will get the link to the PDF, so you'll have all the measurements, and then you're seeing the video. So 3 people are going to get this. I'm going to send this out on Monday, because if you're on YouTube, you can enter this giveaway as well. I'm hoping in May to start being able to stream live videos here on Facebook and to YouTube at the same time. That's another one of my goals, is to be able to do that. And I think I almost have it figured out. But if you're on YouTube, the giveaway is going to be open all weekend. So comment on this video wherever you're seeing it. If you're seeing it on Facebook, you're just going to comment so that I know, like I can see that you're watching. Okay. And I can pick out the comment. That's how I'm going to choose a winner. That's how I'm going to choose winners. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and comment so that I know you've watched it, watched the video. Especially on YouTube, you have to comment, because that's where I pull the winners from. That's what I'm trying to say. And then if you're on Facebook, if you go ahead and you share the video and you comment shared, then you will enter again. And I'm going to pick 3 people and send this out. And then you will also get the PDF with the measurements. So if you want to make the cards, I'm using this stamp set, and this coordinates with a punch. Where is this punch at? This punch is one that retired. This was a fantastic deal that happened. That was somewhat of an accident. I picked this stamp set, and this was from the Darling Label punch box, and it came in this beautiful tin. It had this stamp set, a punch, and is that all it had in it? And then it was $45. And so I was like, some people are going to have this, some aren't. You can like totally exchange your sentiments, and you can still do that. Just swap out the sentiments. Like I didn't use this one here because it's very specific, and I thought, that might be a little bit harder to figure out. But then when the retiring list came out, the Darling Label punch box went on sale for $6.40. It was insane. I emailed everybody who had purchased Blessed2Craft immediately to tell them if they did not have this stamp set, that it was a heck of a deal to get it on the retiring list. It has since sold out. So that's what we're using. And there's a punch that coordinates with it. So I'm going to make these in order that they are on the PDF, just to make it easier for you guys if you're following along. So I think they're already in order. Yeah. So when you get it, you will get all your pieces in a bag like this, and you just dump that bag out, and then you follow the PDF or you follow my video. So this is the first one we're going to make. And the other thing is that we are going to use some Noble Peacock rhinestones, and these are not included in this month's kit, but they were included in last month's kit. And so if you got last month's kit, you still should have some of these left, or you might just even have them in your stash. So we're going to use these. They coordinate with what we're doing. It was all from that line of product. I thought I had some opened, but I don't. Okay, so this is the card we're going to make. You pull all of your items out, and then you have your envelope. And then also with this, since I have 3 of these, the other thing I'm going to add to these giveaways is each person will get one of the cards I'm making today. Okay? Okay, so we have some pieces here. Let's just set this aside. So here's going to be one giveaway. We're going to put the envelope on top of that. We have our pretty peacock cardstock here. And then we have some pieces. So this piece is for inside of your card. It's also a little different getting used to where all my stuff is. So this will go right inside of your card. I like to do that so that there's a nice place to write your message or even stamp a message. The next piece we have is this piece. Hey, I don't know if somebody can look. I don't know if I think there's a couple demonstrators on here. Does anybody know if the Settles embossing folder is still in the catalog? Is in this next year's catalog? I did not even check that. And this is one of my favorite embossing folders, is the Settles embossing folder. And so that's already been embossed for you. Now, sometimes I leave, if I'm doing a kit and something needs to be embossed, sometimes I leave that for you to pick your own, like your own embossing folder and use. And then sometimes I go ahead and I emboss the piece for you. This time I went ahead and I embossed this piece for you because I just love the way this looks. Now I just took 1/4 inch off each side. So this is just 4 inches by 5 1/4. And you can see it just gives you this really pretty layer. Okay, so next you'll open your stuff because you're gonna use designer paper out of here and the foil paper. So we'll open this up. And for this one, we're gonna use this piece here, which I love. This is one of my favorites. And then we'll need to open our foil. And we're gonna grab this piece here. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, Roberta said, yes, it's in the new catalog. Sometimes, sometimes the, like the embossing folders and like stuff like that, it's always like the last things I look at. I'm always like, I want to know what the stamp sets are. I want to see the new in colors. And then with everything else, I'm like, it's an afterthought, right? So this is going to be at 1 inch, and then it's going to be at 4 1/2. And then this piece, let's get our foiled piece. And this piece is going to be at 4 inches. This piece is gorgeous by 3 3/4. Whoops. The foil is gorgeous, Daisy. Okay, so now we have some pieces. So this is a Coastal Cabana piece. And these, oops, I guess I need to be a little bit shorter. I guess it would be 3 3/4. That might be wrong on your guys' PDF, or I might have cut this one kit wrong. 3 3 3/4. So if it's wrong when you're putting together your card kit and you have to cut this piece, go ahead and just cut it a 1/4 inch, just take a 1/4 inch off and it'll fit. Ooh, that feels like a lot. Did I just mess this whole thing up? That felt like a lot. Yep, I totally did. Well, what did I cut this at? This is not, like, this isn't even surprising. My mom and I cut all these kits together. Oh, it's 4 inches by 3. Okay, so let's just recut this. Okay, so yours might, okay, so rewind. Yours might need to be cut at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Right? Right? Let's try it. That's better. So I want it to be a 1/4 inch taken off. And I don't know about anybody else going through all of the craziness that's happening in this world, but I am desperate for things to calm down. It is definitely starting to wear on me emotionally. And I'm sure wear on all of us emotionally, right? Okay, so now, let me just make sure you guys can see this. This piece is going to go on here like so, okay? And this piece is going to layer. So you're gonna want it a little bit over, like not quite in the center. I didn't quite do it in the center. And then I'm gonna lay this over the top of it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down flat because when I layer this other piece, I wanna be able to do it. And I can use my grid mat. I can sort of line that up. And then we'll lay this piece down flat as well. And this does give us a little bit of a monochromatic look. It's not exactly, because all the colors aren't exactly the same, but they're really close. So now you're gonna have this circle that's gonna go over the top of this. And then you have this little white piece. And we're gonna stamp. So I'm gonna find my punch because I would rather stamp and then punch. Where would that punch be? Did I stick it? Oh, I found Chris's ribbon that I've been worried about. So that's good. It's a smaller punch. I literally do not know where that punch is. There's these. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to stamp. Okay, so I need Pear Pizzazz. I need Pretty Peacock. And I think I might need Coastal Cabana. Can anybody tell me where that punch is? It's right here. I found it. Hey, Martha. Okay. Oh, you guys. It's just comical what's happening. Okay. So let's grab a block. And then for this one, we're going to use Pear Pizzazz. So my color scheme, my color combo for this month is Pear Pizzazz, Coastal Cabana, and Pretty Peacock, which I love Pretty Peacock. Okay. This is a punch I feel like I'll just keep forever because I love the shape of it. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop the circle up. This means it's going to have a little bit, well, quite a bit of dimension. This card will have quite a bit of dimension. Okay, so we'll add this. And this is from the stitched circles. You guys know I love my stitched circles. And then we'll add the sentiment, which again, you could add any, you could just add the sentiment to the circle if you wanted. I'm gonna, fantastic. The guy's mowing every time. Every single time. Okay, so then we're gonna take the ribbon. Tell me if that's loud, you guys, and I'll shut my windows. And we're gonna tie a ribbon. We're gonna tie a bow with ribbon. And it's this beautiful two-toned ribbon. And I just grab a lot of the ribbon and I tie the bow. And I know that's a little bit wasteful, but I feel like that's how I get nicer bows, is I'm just willing to waste a little bit of ribbon to have enough to be able to kind of mess around with it. Okay, so then I'll pull this down and I'm gonna trim this off. I swear that guy knows. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is just add a little glue dot. And that's what I feel like works best for ribbon. You just put it on there. I'm gonna shut that window, you guys. I feel like it's really loud. Yep, it's super loud. I don't know that that's even helpful, but okay, so here's this one with that bow. We'll put that with that pack. Okay, so then let's move another pack over and we'll do, the next card we're gonna do is this card. So let's put the envelope right up here. Now this is going to use Pear Pizzazz. No, Old Olive. This is Old Olive and Pear Pizzazz. Okay, so we have our piece to go inside, our Whisper White piece. To finish that card up. And then we have our Pear Pizzazz piece. And then we'll need to cut our designer paper. And for this one, we will use this piece here, which is gorgeous. It sure does feel nice to be crafting. I can tell you that. Okay. Let's see if I got this one right. Okay, so this should be 3.5 by 5. That's what this should be, and we'll see. And then we'll need some of the Pear Pizzazz foil, or I guess maybe it's Old Olive foil. And this is gonna be, all of these strips are 1 inch. Nice thick strip. And they are, this one is 3 1/4. Oh yeah, it's shorter. Okay. So 3 1/4. So those are our 2 pieces. And I did this one sideways, but I did this one up and down. So that's the other great thing about this cardstock, is you can see you can get 2 different looks by just cutting it in a different direction. Some stripes, if you have paper, sometimes it matters which way the stripes are going. But for this one, I don't think it necessarily matters. I don't think it affects the design all that much. And then let me grab some foam. Oh, I forgot to add, we got to go back to the last card. I got to add something that I forgot. Okay, so this piece will go here. So let's put this back down and then let's go back to the last card because I've got to add something. Let's press that down. Okay, so for this one, we're going to add some of the rhinestones. If you have some left over from last month or some on hand, we're going to add these pretty peacock ones. And this is my standard, you guys know, like, right, I cannot not put this kind of stuff on a card. And I think they look gorgeous on this foil. Just like so. Pretty, right? Okay, so next, let's get back to this card. Okay. So before we add that, we're gonna take some of the ribbon. And again, I'm gonna cut off quite a bit because I would rather have enough to tie my bow than not have enough. And we're gonna put it kind of right in the middle and then way over on the edge, like way over here. We're gonna tie a bow. And you want your ribbon to be pretty tight on your cardstock as you tie this bow because it will loosen up a little bit as you get your bow through there. And for this one, I'm going to do something a little different than what's in the photo I'm just going to show you. I'm going to leave this bow pretty big. You can move it around because it's not, there's no adhesive on that ribbon. I'm going to cut some of this off at an angle, but I'm going to leave it. And I'm actually going to leave it sideways. And this is not something that I typically do. I'm a pretty, like, it's hard for me to do new things. Like, I've always tied a bow facing down, so it's a little bit hard for me to tie it sideways, right? But I've seen people do this on cards. So now I'm gonna take this and see, you have to like really have it on the side. You have to really, oh, and I actually did it over the designer. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm just gonna slip this underneath because I actually did it over both layers. I see what I did. Okay. Sort of pretty, right? Sort of, that's why you need it long. Okay. So then let's add this. I'm gonna add quite a bit of adhesive because it's gonna go right over that ribbon and it will help that ribbon to stay in place. So I'm gonna add it kind of to the edge, but kind of right up to that bow. And then we're gonna press it down right over that ribbon and everything's gonna stay in place. The next thing that I have, oh, for heaven's sakes, please tell me that I cut that circle. Because if I didn't, we're in trouble because I cannot use my big shot. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this card. So what should I do? Here's the way, can I take this off and just finish it up for you guys? No, I cannot. So apparently I didn't cut a pear pizzazz circle. I have an extra Coastal Cabana circle. I have 2 extra Coastal Cabana circles, but no extra pear pizzazz circle. Oh, I do. Woo! Okay. That was almost a disaster, you guys. Okay. Okay, so now this is gonna go on here. So you can see by just adding, like, this is the same almost the same card design with the circle and the strip. But look how beautiful. Like, I just love these cards. I love them. And I had a really hard time designing them. It was a real struggle last month designing these. And I think that they just came out great. So we're going to use Hello. And remember, that's the one that's all jacked up. I got to wash. So I've lost it. Should I start singing Adele? Probably not. Probably wouldn't be good. Okay, so let's take this off. And we're going to use Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock. Hey, Bridget, thanks for sharing. Okay, so now we're going to just stamp this here. Close it up. And then use the punch. Like so. And then we'll add this to the circle. Like so. Now let's add our rhinestones. So for this one, we're going to use these green ones. And they're gorgeous. These rhinestones I'm going to miss because they are pretty. And I had a whole bunch on hand, and I think I've sent them all out as gifts. So just like so. And I actually really like that bow better than I do this one, which I made smaller. I really like this. I mean, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But then you can see when you open it up. You could even slip in a gift card here, like if you wanted to do a gift card, and then your message here. Okay, so this card's going out to one of the winners. Okay, so let's do our very last card. And it is the blue one here. So let's get our giveaway stuff here. And then the envelope is going on top of that. And then, thank goodness. Oh, here's my circle. Okay. So the inside of our card. The foil is amazing, right? I don't know why I haven't been using the foil more this year. I just think I forgot about it. It came out and then I totally forgot about it. Okay, so on this one, this is going to be Pool Party and Night of Navy. And then we're using this design. Okay. So we need to trim this piece. At 3.5, I think it's the same at 3.5. We're just doing it like opposite. You'll see on this card, like it's on the opposite side of the card. Okay, so this piece can go together. Did I do it right? I did. Okay. So did you guys see on the retiring list that snail adhesive is retiring? That Stampin' Up! Isn't going to carry this kind of adhesive anymore? Did anybody see that? Okay. I think I'm going to do something different than I did in the picture. So let's add some foam to this. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add my twine. I wasn't going to. I'm like trying to think of how to do this a little bit different. So we're going to cut off a bunch of twine. I mean, you can never have too much baker's twine. That's my opinion. Okay. And then we're going to do this like so. We're going to wrap this around like 1,000 times. I mean, it's going to be a lot. And then, let's see, it would be on this side. So we need the bow to be on this side. Okay, now let me put this down here and then we'll fix the twine. It's kind of a mess right now. So now what we're gonna do is put this over on this side, but our bow is on the opposite. So now let's make this smaller and trim it. Okay, now let's trim this. Okay, now let me look at comments because oh, did the refill sell out? I did not even see that, Helen. They are replacing it. I left you guys hanging there, right? I asked the question and then I left you all hanging. We are replacing it and the replacement is amazing. It is amazing. I've seen a demonstration on it. I've not used it, but I did see a demonstration on it and I was part of a entire chit chat about it, meeting about it. And it is, so they did replace it and it looks amazing. And I think if you guys, I never liked fast fuse. I was never on the train of loving fast fuse. I never felt like it worked great for me. And so what they've done is they've taken the concept of fast fuse and they've made it better. And they've made our adhesive stronger and you get more of it. So that all is amazing and I hope it works really well. Of course, like obviously I don't know until I use it, but from what I saw of it, oops, this is so crooked. That's so crooked. It's because I'm chatting. What I saw of it, it is really amazing. So I'm not worried at all. Oh my gosh, this is either I cut this crooked or I just can't get it on here straight. Okay, and then we have pool party, and we're gonna add that. Okay, and then we're gonna do a couple different things. Here's my cardstock, and then we're gonna take this off, and we're gonna use Night of Navy. Oh no, we're gonna use Pear Pizzazz and Pretty Peacock. Okay, so here's Pear Pizzazz, and we're going to take this stamp here. We're gonna stamp that. And then I need to clean this, but I don't have anything to clean it with right now. I can't get to my stuff. Just fake cleaning it. It'll be fine. Then we'll go in with Pretty Peacock. Oh, sorry, that really was shaking the camera. I'm sorry, you guys. Pretty Peacock. And stamp that. And then what we're gonna do is punch this part. Line this up. Punch this part. And then we're gonna cut this part out. Okay. Now we're gonna add this piece. here. Then we're gonna add the birthday over it. Whoops. Where's my X-Acto knife? Right here. And then for this one, we're gonna add these blue. Which are so pretty. And one large one right here. So then there's this one. So here's the 3 cards that we did. Have 3 winners. I'm gonna pick 3 people to win the foil, the designer paper, and then a card that we made today. So there's 3 people I'm gonna choose. Just comment and share the video, and I'll pick on Monday and get that stuff sent out. If you purchased last week and you are expecting a refund from me, those are out in the mail. So they will be to you soon. So let's look at what we're doing for next month. I thought I did 3 cards. We only see 2 here. I might have dropped one because it is a mess. Okay. So if this is like annoying. Okay, so here's some brand new product. This is actually out right now. You can purchase it right now. These stamp sets. And this designer paper. That's annoying me. I'm positive I made 3 cards. Oh, I did. They're right here. Okay, so this designer paper. So what you're going to get next month for Blessed2Craft, if you sign up to get the kit, is you'll get a 1/4 pack of the designer paper, which is super cute. You are going to get some silver foil sheets because we're going to be using that. And then these are the cards that we're going to make. And you'll get all the pieces. You can just get this stamp set if you want, or you can switch your sentiments out. This will be a really easy one to switch your sentiments out because you're going to get all of the pieces. So there's a lot of die cutting on these kits that I'm going to be doing, but I just loved this set. Then there is this one here, which is probably my favorite. Super pretty. And then you will get a pack of rhinestones as well. Let me see. I think I have a pack, a brand new pack. Yeah. And then there is this one. And if you are signed up to get Blessed2Craft, you will also get your catalog with your Blessed2Craft package. So your new catalog will come. You'll have 3 card kits to make these 3 cards. You'll get the designer paper, their foil sheets, and then the set of rhinestones with your card kit. And then you'll have an option if you want to get this stamp set, or like I said, you can just switch out your sentiments. I always try to make sure that you're able to do that. Sentiments are so easy to come by, right? We have a ton of them. So they're easy to come by. So if you're signed up for Blessed2Craft, this is what it is. This is what you'll get next month. It's $25 to sign up for Blessed2Craft, and you get all of the stuff. You get the product, that includes shipping, and then you get the printed PDF in your package along with the video link and a link to the PDF. So that's what we're doing for next month. I love this paper. and this set. So if you're interested in signing up, you can do that. It's open to sign up for the next 2 weeks, and I'll get the links up in the description here as soon as I'm done, because I'm going to download the video and get it to YouTube and get all the links up. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it so much. I am looking forward to being back to normal now that everything is semi-done with the crafting space, and hopefully I can figure out the filming situation and we'll be back to normal. I'll have lots of new videos for you guys next week. I will be placing my pre-order on Tuesday, and I will do a fun unboxing when I get my stuff. So I'm excited about that. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go check on my kids and see what they're up to. And then I will see you guys next week. We'll be back to crafting and sharing next week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, you guys, and I'll talk to you later.